Welcome back to Hoosier Sports Talk. I'm Pat White, and I'm joined by Jim Wyman and Dan Black. Now, gentlemen, IU picked up a big win, 96-92 over Ohio State. Robert Johnson really propelled the IU offense, Jim. Talk about his performance in that game.
Well, 26 points for him was really huge, and including that was his 5 of 8 shooting from beyond the arc. Now, Robert Johnson's been pretty cold lately, and he gone a couple of games without hitting a 3, so this was a really big turning point for him.
And one thing that has plagued IU's offense as of late has been the turnovers. And Dan, talk about the way that IU cleaned it up against Ohio State to get the victory.
Right, well, they only had 12 turnovers for the game, whereas compared to Purdue, they had 11 in the first half. So to be able to limit the turnovers, that's huge because that limits the opportunity for the other team to get points, which is what you're going to need to do as we head into the Big Ten tournament.
And as you mentioned, the Big Ten tournament, looking ahead, Jim, what do you really see IU doing against an Iowa team that IU played pretty competitively earlier in the regular season?
And I expect more of the same for them, but this time they're going to have to really limit Peter Jock. 35 points, which is what he put out last time, is just too much. You're not going to beat Iowa with Peter Jock just going all in like that. So if you can limit him to maybe half that, then I think Indiana stands a really good chance.
Now, Indiana taking Iowa, like we said, and Dan, Peter Jock is something Jim mentioned. Is there anybody else that IU has to watch out for against Iowa?
I mean, not one person specifically, but I would say just the fact that they have a deep bench, that played a huge role last time when Indiana played them in overtime. The bench was significantly better than Indiana's. So just look out for that, and obviously Peter Jock. That's element number one.
And we will be right back talking more IU basketball after the break here on Hoosier Sports Talk.